and you were sitting in this room when the police chief of police, the chief of police was here. I said, put people from the detective bureau on patrol. He said he can't do it, and everyone's head nodded. That's why, and that's why we are where we are.
So we're in this position because of police over.
You asked me what the over expenditure was. I told you. The fault here lies not in our stars, but in ourselves.
Right, but you know, playing this game of moving items from one line in the budget to another, okay? We had enough overtime last year that we could have been prudent and we could have budgeted money for the overtime that we experienced last year, and we didn't do that because the money gets moved.
No, George.
It's a shell game. It's a shell game.
If you don't understand it, ask. I'll tell you. It's not a shell game. You have a hard levy cap of 2%. There's only so many dollars you can spend. In this town's case, it can raise taxes $120 inside the cap. Police overtime is inside the cap. 120. You need to look at, I think, more global issues. Can we develop the Dewey site to expand our tax rate? What can we do to create new revenues? What can we do to share services with another town? What can we do to change the status quo? But as long as the status quo is what we have, this is what it costs.
Well, I believe that.
And you can't change it now. You want to change? I would think anyone responsible to this community would pass the damn budget and start today with a plan to do things for next year. To put this whole town hostage to political whim is an embarrassment to everyone who lives here.
What I don't understand is we've all had this budget since March, and no one said a word. If there was an issue that needed to be addressed, I'm not saying you shouldn't bring things up, but it should have been brought up 3 months ago.
So you're saying that I haven't brought this up before?
I don't recall it ever being brought up until the
I
final
think
minute.
people should vote no, but not hold the whole town hostage as part of the process. That's what I think. And I think sometimes you vote for things you don't like, they make you sick, but you do it for the better welfare of everyone. And this is this case.
It's what we've been doing for the last 5 years.
But
We've been voting in budgets that increase taxes, don't show anything for it, and you know, that's the status quo.
No.
That's the status quo.
And your horse has left the barn 6 months ago. You can't change anything in July all the way back to December. You want me to quit? You still have to pay me through September. All right? If that's the plan, just let me know.
This is not about you, Lynn.
I appreciate that.
This is not about you.
I'm getting a bit paranoid.
This is about personal.
All I'm saying is we're in July. We can't change from January to June. It's already spent in many cases. We have to go forward with a plan to change the future. We can't change the past. And that's what people are doing. You're trying to change the past. You can't change the past. You can only change the future. I wish I had water on my lips or something. More cups. And I'm not mad. I'm frustrated. I'm mad. I appreciate you want to make changes. But let's have a forward process to make changes. We go backwards. We got to go forwards. What about dispatching? What about shared services? What about this super jet? Do we prefer to rent one for $500 a day or buy one for $317,000? These are the kind of decisions you make that affect the future. We're trying to change the past. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, but we can't keep spending money that we just don't have. We can't keep spending money that we don't have.
Trust me, you're raising taxes, everything in this budget. There's no shortage there. Now, if you tell me, but that's why we have emergencies. They're unforeseen events that affect the public health, safety, and welfare. There's nothing in the, we've got, as far as I know, there's nothing in this budget that say, oh, we know we're consciously under budget. It's just not there. I can't control the length of the public hearing. I was told maybe 2 days. That's beyond my control. I can't do anything about that. I was told, don't worry, they'll be back working in this state. 8 months later, we're still being paid for someone not working. I can't control that, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's why you create an emergency. But to drag this town to the point that people don't know whether they have a job in the morning, which is what we're talking about, or whether, because let me explain something else. Any over expenditure that happens, and it can happen because I can't control it, is ultimately the responsibility of the governing body, not any employee. I'm urging you, please, set a committee forward to change things, whether it be shared service, whatever it is. I'll be the first one to say the status quo cannot go forward. But this budget needs to be approved. The town deserves it, the volunteers deserve it, the police deserve it, and the people in Borough Hall, whether we love them, hate them, me on down, the fact is it's their jobs, we're affecting people's livelihood, and we're not changing the damn thing because it's July already. Please, folks, revote this budget in. How much more we just really do? And I can understand anyone not liking it. I don't like it. Is it the world's best budget? No. No one likes it.
Nobody wants to see taxes go up. But what is the environment that we're facing here? We have massive overtime costs for the police. We have a declining base because of tax appeals, the assessments. The income is going down, and we had to pay more money for the police overtime. That's the two basic issues.
We can develop a plan to reduce next year by $200,000 off the top. You're not going to like it. It's going to have a lot of pain with people. It's going to force people who have full-time jobs, to have part-time jobs, and it's going to be, but that's the direction you're going unless you expand the tax base, the Dewey School, the other properties. We need to grow. We cannot cut our way out of this problem unless we don't want a town anymore. We have a full service. We have 4 firehouses. Let's look at it. 2 broken ambulances, let's look at it. We have our own police force, second to none, I'm in praise of them, but the point is, we dispatch ourselves, you go down to list municipal services, we're doing almost everything here. And everything costs money. It doesn't go away just because we don't like it. Sorry if I apologize to everyone in the audience, I didn't mean to get emotional to Councilman Nunez for raising my voice, it was inappropriate, my apology. But folks, this is it, come on, you gotta get this done. I'm begging you to think about the long term. I will sit with any councilman from today to the end of the year, just work on cuts to make proposals. I'll do what anyone wants. But the horse is out of the barn. We cannot close the door this year.
I won't take your word on that, okay?
I will sit here with anyone that wants to talk on a plan of attack for next year, but there are too many factors involved to let this thing die at this point again. We can't, and besides the fact, I think that effort, I was now stepped aside, that effort might be a way to unify this council on a common goal where the council hasn't been too unified. And that might be a good thing just by itself. I think we have to reach across the table a little, folks, and meet each other part way and worry about the taxpayers in the town. Let's start today. You vote yes, and I guarantee you I'll start today. We need anyone in this room that sits here that doesn't want to work together should really resign and leave. And I believe that for everyone, whatever side of this nonsense we're all on. This town needs everyone pulling the oars together or not. You don't pull the oars together, the boat goes in circles. And the more we row, we only get bigger circles. We need a straight line. I've said all I'm saying.
Can you reintroduce it then, and,
Well, right now we have this on.
I'm suggesting we suspend that, and since it's been on the agenda, we can then go to vote on the amendment, and again, this, if we can.
I thought there was a motion.
There's a motion
And
right
a
now.
second to adopt.
Temporary.
Table.
Table.
You need a motion.
I make a motion to
Table that, the resolution for the temporary.
I make a motion to reintroduce the budget.
So many amendments.
Just do the one first, just do the one first, so we're all very clear. We have a motion and a second to table the resolution regarding the additional temporary budget appropriation for 2012. Now you need a roll call to table this.
Okay. Councilman Brody?
Yes.
Conyer?
Yes.
Burgess?
yes.
Nunes?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes. That's tabled. Now
No,
move on.
no, back to the public, to the amendment to the budget.
Oh, that was-
Council voted that.
No, that goes down. They won't, let's try it again.
I have a motion to amend it, so moved. So I think it's on. We have a motion by Pino, second by Mike. Any other discussion on this?
Okay, we open to the public.
Anything we don't?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's
So moved.
Second.
open up to the public. All in favor?
Aye.
We're reopening this to the public again, on the amendment.
See, you know what, we gotta come by y'all moment here, let's keep going.
Seeing no one, so public?
So moved.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Amendment to adopt?
Second.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to respond to Len's impassioned plea here.
And my apology too.
Len, part of my problem is, okay, and it doesn't only relate to the budget, it relates to everything that we do here. I just want to see us move forward in a way that is productive, not in a way that is counterproductive. When I sat here and we went through the budget hearings, Councilman Jackson sat and presented the budget hearing for the first aid squad. And he told us about spending $15,000 with no paperwork, with nothing. And we discussed paying that because there's a vendor that needed to get paid, because we're beholden to this vendor.
I never said we would be holding you.
Wait, I think, let me just,
Before we go there, okay?
let the councilman finish, please. He's talking about a multiple, he's using an example, right, it's a whole discussion, not that.
It's a chance to slay.
Listen, Tito, I'm not looking to slam you.
Tito, what?
I'm not
Tito,
looking to
what?
slam you,
Go ahead.
okay?
Go ahead.
But here's the thing, Tito, it's problematic to me, okay? Because as Lynn said, this is our first